Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the spring induction ceremony for the Robert E. Fitch chapter of the National Honor Society. Please stand if you are able for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so gallantly held by the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Michael. You may be seated. My name is Olivia Ferdon, and I am the advisor of the Robert E. Fitch chapter of the National Honor Society. It is my privilege tonight to formally recognize these students being inducted as new members of our chapter. Juniors, let me begin by offering congratulations to you all. Your induction tonight is a reflection of the respect you have earned from the Fitch faculty and staff. I would also be remiss if I did not also take a moment to recognize the contributions of all your family members, whose support makes all of this possible. Candidates, please give your families a round of applause. For all current and former members who may be among our guests, we hope that this ceremony will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. To even be considered for National Honor Society, all candidates must have earned a 4.0 GPA by the end of their first semester junior year. NHS is not just an academic organization. Candidates must demonstrate excellence in all areas of their life. Chapter members are leaders in student organizations and are actively involved in the school and greater community. Candidates were asked to complete an extensive application highlighting their involvement in community service, leadership roles, and extracurricular activities. To our candidates tonight, I have to be frank and admit that the hard work does not end here. Our National Honor Society members will continue their commitment to impactful leadership and service throughout senior year. They will support their peers through one-on-one tutoring and help lead the after-school tutoring program, ensuring academic success across the grade levels. They will contribute to community events and assist at local elementary schools, demonstrating their ongoing commitment to service, leadership, and academic excellence. It is an absolute pleasure working with every single one of our members. NHS represents the best of the best. These students have the skill and character to get things done. They are truly the backbone of our school. These candidates have earned membership through the effective demonstration of the 4 pillars that serve as standards for the National Honor Society. Those qualities are scholarship, leadership, service, and character. I would now like to welcome Elias, who will speak on the pillar of scholarship.
To me, scholarship means many things. And no, it's not just the thing that your mom bugs you endlessly to apply for and get money for college. When Googled, scholarship as a trait is defined as academic study or achievement, learning of a high level. But in my eyes, scholarship doesn't just mean trying hard for the sake of trying hard, or because it looks good on an application. Scholarship means wanting to be educated. Wanting to study and test your knowledge, not just for a grade, but to challenge yourself and learn about the world around you. Scholarship doesn't just mean endlessly memorizing terms and information, but asking questions, building connections off of the principle of learning with others, and a desire to understand this life that we live. Scholarship means taking breaks and knowing when to rest too, because ultimately, scholarship means to expand our minds and our hearts with science, language, literature, mathematics, art, history, music, among an infinite number of other things, not just burning yourself out to produce a nice letter grade or number GPA. As I look at this group of NHS inductees, even the people I've never met, I know that by sitting up here tonight, you care about scholarship more than the average student. You care about educating yourself, not because you're told you have to, but because you want to. Because you're curious, because you want to make a difference in the world, and because you want to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Education is one of the most valuable resources we can utilize as human beings. I'm proud of each and every one of you for seizing this opportunity of education that has been given to you, using it to the extent which you all have. I know we can all have moments where we may question why we are learning about some war fought hundreds of years ago or learning about some difficult theorem in math, but I know the reason for this. My friends, we have the privilege to learn about so many facets of how our world works, which is something that you should never take for granted. No information is ever useless, and knowledge of all kinds is power. You're learning how to solve complex issues. You're training your brain to be able to remember, understand, and convey knowledge that now you can take into your lives and use to your advantage. You will not use all of it, at least not directly, and that's okay. The important thing is that you're not only exposing yourself to a vast array of information, but you're also learning how to rise to a challenge, to be organized, to grow as a person through the avenue of education. To me, that is the true meaning of scholarship.
Good evening. As I look at this group of students on stage, I am so proud of every one of you for your many achievements that have earned you a place within our chapter's National Honor Society. Your dedication to your community, academic successes, and outstanding character are truly inspiring. The NHS Pillar of Leadership is a quality seen within each member that sits up here tonight. It speaks towards each of your abilities to inspire and guide others towards a goal that makes a meaningful impact on the world around us. Whether that be by mentoring students through tutoring programs, helping protect the environment, organizing or supporting community events, volunteering at a hospital. Every one of you may demonstrate leadership in your own unique way. As Edith Wharton once famously said, there are 2 ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. While leadership is often associated with those who initiate the change, who embody the candle within a given situation, there are numerous ways to encapsulate the spirit of leadership. By reflecting and supporting the light which already shines, it is possible to amplify positive change and contribute just as powerfully to the impact being made. Whether you embody the candle or the mirror, I have learned that in order to be a leader, you must have the ability to advocate for yourself, to reflect on your own actions, and take responsibility. Even if one road may seem like a dead end, leaders forge another path and seek out new opportunities. The people which embody this pillar are courageous in their actions, resourceful in their ideas and solutions, and are resilient amidst ever-changing conditions. Every one of you possesses these qualities, and I know that as a member of NHS, you will spark many kinds of positive change within your community and beyond. You are not only leaders, but also role models, individuals who will continuously uplift others and leave a lasting influence on the world around you. And now, Bella will speak on the pillar of service.
Good evening, everyone. First, congratulations to all of you on this incredible accomplishment. You should all be very proud of yourselves, and so should all of those who have supported your journey in getting here. Tonight, I would like to speak about service. It's not only one of the 4 pillars of the National Honor Society, but also a vital part of a fulfilling life. Many people shy away from volunteering because of other commitments or a packed schedule. Especially during senior year with college applications and major life changes, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. But service, rather than being a burden, is truly a privilege. This year, I chose to shift how I viewed community service. Instead of seeing it as another task to check off, I approached it as something that could bring me joy. That change in mindset transformed my experience. It became something relaxing and enjoyable. I greatly recommend doing the same. Committing to community service is greatly rewarding and something you can truly find yourself in. While service isn't solely about having fun, it doesn't have to feel like a chore either. When you find a cause that matters to you, service becomes meaningful. Something more than just a requirement for the National Honor Society. I urge you to serve your community in a way that personally connects to you or your passions. Community service can change lives, and it's not just a task. I hope that everyone here tonight is able to incorporate service into their lives, not just for the requirement, but out of the genuine desire to help others. As Gandhi once said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. I found that to be true. Service reveals who we are, not through what we get, but through what we give. Even the smallest act of service can brighten someone's day or change their life. So I encourage you to be present in your service efforts and remember, your time and care have a powerful impact.
I light this candle for character. We will not give up on fairness. We will continue to press on for what is right, for what is fair, and for what is just, were some of Congressman John Lewis's last televised words before passing away in 2020. As the last living civil rights leader from the 1960s, John Lewis's commitment to fairness exudes a profound depth of character and spirit of goodwill. He told us to get in good trouble, necessary trouble. This was his imperative to our society, to always push on for what is right, for what is fair, and for what is just. It is these unwavering tenets of John Lewis's philosophy that show the role of good character in society, the role of sticking to your values. It's the same role that our National Honor Society finds in its inductees and cultivates over the course of their membership. For each of these inductees to make it to this stage, they have shown themselves to be true of heart, to act in good conscience, good character, and in good faith. And they don't have to be a civil rights leader to have the depth of character that we celebrate tonight. It's through the simple things that come naturally to them, waving to their friends in the hallway or saying good morning to their neighbor, brightening people's day. Many extrapolate that character comes from what they can see about others, what they can perceive, but this is a big misunderstanding. There's so much more to everyone beyond what is just seen. Above all, good character doesn't come from other people's perceptions, but from your own commitment to doing what is right. To the juniors inducted this year, I may not personally know each and every single one of you, but for those who I'm lucky enough to have gotten to know through clubs and mutual friends, I have no doubt that we all remain in good hands under your leadership, service, scholarship, and utmost, your character. For I know that each and every single one of you has the courage and conviction to uphold the principal tenet of character, the integrity and perseverance to lead future generations of philanthropists and change makers, the honesty and respect to fight for what is right, and the sacrifice to stay true to your morals even when it's difficult. It is therein that I light the candle of character with such pride. Thank you.
I would like to introduce our principal, Mr. Brown, and superintendent, Ms. Austin, who will be awarding certificates. If you could please hold all applause until all students are called. Aliyah Allah. Jillian Arcilla. Jeremiah Baig. Mallory Bogle. Regina Boutot. Naila Brown. Nyasia Brown. Lauren Bullock. Esme Carlbach. Talia Carlbach. Charlie Cotto. Saisiri Dagubati. Sophia Cher-Lorraine de la Cruz. Camilla DeBell. Nicholas Donaldson. Lucy Doyle Cussy. Carla Ferrero Cervantes. Abigail Foreman. Charlie Giannakopoulos. Margaret Gelini. Kai Gordon. Jason Green. Lillian Greco. Sohaib Hashimi. Craig Hatchett. Avery Haran. Celeste Heiser. Nathan Johnson. Maximilian Cole. Megan Lacey. Beatrix Lamanck. Madeline Level. Bethany Lovering. JJ Mackenzie DeBatis. Caitlin McPherson. Mary McKenna. Samantha Moran. Gracie Noland. Dayton Pan. Isha Patel. Alice Prey. Hannah Richardson. Julia Romano. May Serraro. Melena Servideo. Julian Silva. Anthony Spader. Eliana St. Louis. Jaden Steffens. Shad Stewart. Talia Suarez. George Thorndike. Tessa Thorndike. Nutana Vidula. Danica Victorino. Catherine Virtue. Joseph Ranowski. There is one student who was unable to attend this evening. That was Lucia Federici. I would just like to take a moment to recognize her. Please join me in congratulating our candidates. Bella will now deliver the oath of membership.
Inductees, please take out your candles. Please stand and raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the highest purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school. And I will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Congratulations, you are now officially members of the National Honor Society.
This concludes tonight's induction ceremony. I would like to extend one last congratulations to our new members of the National Honor Society. A sincere thank you to Mr. Brown, our superintendent, Ms. Austin, and to all our administrators and board members for making tonight such a success. Please join us in the Library Media Center for a small reception following the ceremony. Audience, if you could please remain seated until all members have recessed from the stage. Have a great evening.